Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nope, that hook won't score. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good punt. Where was the defense? And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. Deontay rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. He was in big trouble there, but looks like he's recovered.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this? Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Perfect count. And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
The right hand of Marciano can change the complexion of this fight at any moment if he can land it. Beautiful counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you gotta focus on your stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. Are we about to witness his... Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Resilience, to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Beautiful counter punch. A swing and a miss with that jab. Beautiful counter shot. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Counter punching. They ring the bell, and here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Counter punching. And he scores with the counter. Good defense there on the left uppercut. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
Terrorize them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. And apparently Apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there. Do you believe what we are seeing? Back up, but the corner has to take some responsibility here and maybe stop this fight.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there.
And now going for the finish. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged. At some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counterpunch. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. What's the referee thinking right now? Why weren't they covering up? We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? It's staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Can't land that jab. Both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Well done with that counter shot. They both want the knockout. Well done with that counter shot. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. When you're facing a longer opponent like this, you've got to get inside.
You've got to fight dirty, Todd. You've got to get in close. You've got to fight on the blind side of the referee. You've got to find a way in.
He just got clipped. The building is going bananas. Will they see a... This may do it. It appears he weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. Hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to...
And now going for the... Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Look at his corner, look at his instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Need to turn this around halfway through. Can't find a home with that jab.
If that ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Nice counter. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Nice counter. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Swing and a miss with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
And he did catch him. He caught. Why weren't they more cautious? Ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
That counter shot lands. They exchange punches. Tried to score with a jab. Defense failed them. Count. Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! Punch, counter punch. It's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
A perfect counter lands. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? And twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
That hook doesn't score. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. No rest for the weary. Well done with that counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Has to be careful. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters,
and they got caught! Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round. Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
Well, he's back on his feet, but right now, the corner's got to think about throwing in the towel.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Do you believe what we are seeing? Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed.
What a massive upset this would be. Good job trying to back out of trouble. And is this the beginning of the end? So he's back up again, but he's got to think about his personal safety and future here, doesn't he, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Didn't land that. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. So that's a 10-8 round. Got to turn things around here, Johnny. What do they do?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything. It's full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
These counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Can't find a home with that jab. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights. Can they finish it? A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they get into trouble, and that's what he's done right here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would... Good for him to get back up on his feet, but is he just a glutton for punishment? As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.